Hi everyone, it's Kiwi Simming here and welcome back to my channel for another speed build in The Sims 4. Today I am doing something a little bit different. My throat just made a weird noise, I'm sorry if you heard that. This kind of happens a lot and I don't really know what to do about it. My throat closes on itself quite a lot while I'm talking and it's a problem. But anyway, what we're doing today is, well, what I'm doing today, because you guys didn't do this, but anyway, what I'm doing today is I am taking one of my houses that I built in The Sims 3 and I'm recreating it in The Sims 4. So if you recognize the name of this house, if you recognize the house by the thumbnail and we're kind of like, hey, I'm pretty sure I've seen this before, yeah, you have. I originally built this house in The Sims 3 maybe a month or two ago. It's called Dove Street, if I didn't already say that and if you hadn't already figured out by the title, but yeah, this was probably one of my favorite builds in The Sims 3, to be perfectly honest with you, even though it's like such a tiny house and usually people are more proud of bigger houses that they've built. I don't know. Dove Street has just, I love Dove Street. I played in Dove Street with my current household in The Sims 3 for a very long time. So I grew kind of attached to this house and yeah. I figured, I kind of want to start a thing where I just I can't talk, okay? I've been up since like 5 in the morning and I had maybe 3 hours of sleep last night. I don't know. I'm a little bit of a mess, but it's okay. I kind of want to start this thing where I just recreate my Sims 3 houses in The Sims 4. I'll probably just do the houses that don't have garages in them, or garage, however you want to say it. I say garage. Because obviously we don't have cars in The Sims 4 that we can drive, and which means we don't have garages. I know there are ways to build them yourself. I might watch a few videos on how to do that, or like just watch other people do it and maybe I'll give it a go. But for now I'm probably just going to stick to the houses that don't have garages in them, which actually at the moment is quite a lot of them. I don't know why, I just haven't been building garages in The Sims 3, mostly because a lot of my attention has been on The Sims 4 lately, and that's mostly because, guys, I'm just going to say it, I'm getting really tired of The Sims 3. Not building wise or anything like that, but just gameplay wise. I was going to start a new LP in The Sims 3. I was excited about it. I tried to set it up, but as I was setting it up, I just got so like, I'm not happy with this. But anyway, that's not what this video is about. And I've kind of lost my train of thought with what I was saying there, so that's a problem. What was I saying? Oh, I've been mostly focused on The Sims 4. So, obviously there's no cars in The Sims 4, so like when I go to The Sims 3, I just kind of forget that we can actually have garages and stuff. I don't know. They're just like forgotten so easily for me. But yeah, I'm probably going to do that. If you guys are interested in that, be sure to let me know. I'm probably going to do it regardless because I want to do it. But just let me know if you're interested in it anyway, because that would be cool to know. But yeah, this was probably the best house to start off with for moving it to The Sims 4 since it is so small. This is a 2-bedroom house, by the way. If you haven't watched the Sims 3 speed build of this house, I'll go ahead and leave that in the description, just in case you're curious, just in case you want to like compare. Even if you have watched it before, you can like have a refresher and just kind of compare the two. I think they look pretty similar. I'm pretty happy with the result of this. Obviously it's not identical because it's really hard to, well, like The Sims 3 and The Sims 4 are just totally different games and they look entirely different. Like they have different aesthetics. Freaking hate that word. But yeah, they're different. So I was never going to be able to like perfectly recreate it, but I did think I did. But I do think I did a pretty good job. So pat on the back to me for that one. 2 of the rooms look pretty different than the Sims 3 version, and that's the bedrooms, because in the Sims 3 bedroom, just backtrack. In the Sims 3 version, the second bedroom that isn't the master bedroom is actually a nursery. I didn't feel the need to build a nursery in this house because we don't have toddlers, so there's not really much point in them. So I built a kids room instead, and I still think it's really cute. It was actually the first time I got to play with kids room stuff because I haven't done any, like I've been doing a lot of builds ever since I bought kids room stuff. If you don't know, I like spent a lot of money on stuff packs last week, so yeah, that was kind of an issue, but it doesn't even matter. It's worth it. I have more stuff to decorate my houses with now, and that's all that really matters. But yeah, I spent like $45, which sounds like a lot, but like it sounds like I bought a lot of stuff packs, but that was only 3. Every stuff pack in New Zealand is $15, so buy savings. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I've been doing a lot of building since putting the stuff packs in, but I haven't done any kids types of things. Like, I've mostly been doing apartments because you guys know I'm obsessed with apartments. Wow, I'm pretty sure 2 apartments went up this week. 3 if you don't include the 3 if you're including the complex in The Sims 3. I have an issue. Yep, I don't know what it is. Ever since the release of City Living, I just can't stop furnishing apartments. They're so simple, but they're so much fun, and my channel can just be notorious for apartment builds, okay? That's what this channel is. Like, I'm literally gonna write on the banner of my channel, I pretty much just do apartments. I'm just kidding, I'm not gonna do that because, wow. It's not true. I mean, it's kind of true. I love apartments, though. Seriously. I could, sometimes I do like 3 in a day, and I don't get sick of it. Mostly in The Sims 4 because, guys, I'm on a real Sims 4 kick lately. I'm trying so hard to still include The Sims 3 in my channel, but I am kind of at the point where I feel like I'm forcing it. So there is probably going to be a decline in The Sims 3 for now until I kind of get my mojo back for it. I mean, I'm not forcing it yet, but it feels like it's about to get to that point. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. I tend to not make a lot of sense. But hopefully you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I rambled through the entire open area where the where the dining and living room is. That is pretty much identical to the Dove Street in The Sims 3, so pat on the back for that one. Also, I can't actually 100% remember what this house looks like on the inside in the Sims 3 version. I didn't refer to screenshots when I was doing this, so this is pretty much mostly based off my memory. I did play in this house a lot in The Sims 3. I built it for my current household, and I just spent a really crazy amount of time in this house. In The Sims 3, so I think I have a pretty good memory of it. The only screenshots that I referred to for this house, I referred to a picture of the outside of it and also of the floor plan. That was it. Like, that's literally all I looked at. So the fact that I can still remember this pretty well is quite impressive. Also kind of concerning because I obviously lived in this house myself practically. Oh my god. Okay. This house, I didn't even talk about like how long it takes. I don't know why I always go over how long it took me to do. I just do. I don't know. This took me about an hour. It wasn't long at all, mostly because I already knew what I was doing. When I like build from scratch, I tend to not have a plan or anything. Seriously, when I do Sims 3 speed builds, or when I do builds in general, I don't have a plan. Some people that like, some really organized people, they actually like draw up a floor plan and stuff, and they base it off a floor plan like image on a website or something. I don't. I literally just wing it, and most of the time it comes out looking alright. Sometimes it doesn't, and I tend to not post those ones. But anyway, let's talk about the build for a second. This right here is the kids' room that I'm talking about. Also, by the way, if my voice is husky, I feel like I've spoken about this before. My voice just gets like this when I'm really tired. And yeah, like I said earlier in the video, I've been up since 5 in the morning. Actually, yeah, I barely slept. And the reason for that is Alex, who, if you don't know, is my boyfriend, he's just got a new video game. And the thing about this video game is it's not one he can play in silence. He has to have the headset on, and he has to be playing with his friends and his brother, and so they're all talking to each other. And he's doing this right next to me where I'm trying to sleep. And like, I don't... Okay, at any time I could have asked him to like shut up, but like, okay, for a start he probably wouldn't listen, and for another thing, I don't want to take his fun away from him. Like, I know how fun it is to get a new video game. I know how fun it is to like play with your mates. I know all that. Like, I play games myself. I get it. But shit, Alex, I had work at 6. I was tired. I got really angry about it. The first night, actually, I tweeted about it. Follow me on Twitter if you want to hear about my life drama, by the way. That's a good place to follow me. Also, follow me on Instagram because, like, I'm nearly at 450 followers, so let's do it. Let's do it, fam. They're both in the description, by the way, I think. Yes. Okay. But yeah, follow me on Twitter if you want to hear me vent about things that are happening in real time. But yeah, I got really mad about it the first night he did it, but then I just kind of loosened up a little bit because I realised that I know what it's like, and I know you just kind of want to enjoy your new game, but like, yep. I was too lenient last night, apparently. Oh. But anyway, I have been talking way too fast for the past 10 minutes, and I'm kind of losing my breath, and I'm very thirsty. My mouth is dry. I'm craving chocolate milk. I just rediscovered the most perfect brand of chocolate milk, okay? Why am I talking about chocolate milk? I'm just gonna... Should I stop? No. Okay, back when I was like maybe 10, I was obsessed with this one brand of chocolate milk called Primo, and then I had it again one time, maybe like 2 years later, 2 years later, and for some reason I hated it, and just ever since I drank it that one time and didn't like it, I hadn't drunken it since until yesterday, and then I had a sip of it and I'm like, oh my god, why did I cut this out of my life? I need this back, and it's all I'm craving now. Flavoured milk. I'm having cravings for like flavoured milk all the time. If it's not chocolate, it's strawberry, it's banana. I'm not pregnant, by the way. You can have cravings without being pregnant, mum. Oh my god. No, seriously, every time I say to mum that I'm feeling a little bit off about anything, I could be like I could just have a slight niggle in my head, just like, oh, my head's a little bit sore, and she'd be like, are you pregnant? Mum, listen, no. I feel like I've spoken about this before, but she did it again tonight. Like maybe half an hour ago, I was talking about how, you know, I'm just really craving chocolate milk, and then I went on to how like I'm always craving some kind of flavoured milk. She's like, you're not pregnant, are you? It's like, mum, enough, okay? I'll let you know if I am. But I'm not, so just... And she's like tried to tell me that she's not that bad. It's like, mum, you are. I'm sorry, I love you, but I could just say that I need to pee and you'd probably be like, you're pregnant, aren't you? Like, I'm trying not to talk too loud because she's probably listening and probably feels like stupid for being like this. But mum, chillax. But anyway, here we are doing the master bedroom, which with her kind of losing the ability to talk right now. The master bedroom, which looks nothing like the master bedroom in the Sims 3 version of this house. Like I said, it was so hard to like make it exactly the same because obviously different games, different looks, different stuff, no customization in the Sims 4. Well, I mean, there's customization, but there's no creator style, blah, 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 whatever. You get what I mean? So yeah, obviously couldn't be identical. I think that's what I was saying. I'm honestly exhausted. I'm gonna go for a nap once I finish this commentary. I'm like probably, actually no, definitely. I'm literally gonna go to bed after this. It's 7:30 at night. Yep, that's a decent time to go to bed, right? Yeah, maybe if you're 40. But yeah, we have just jumped into some screenshots. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. This is up on the gallery. My origin ID is Kiwi Simming. And of course, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!